We found out Mother was ill on July 6th of 2009. She called me one day and said, "Debbie, I can't breathe and my doctor wants me to come to the hospital." And I brought her to the emergency room. We found out the next day that Mother had lung cancer. We were here for quite a few weeks, and as it turned out, several months.
My first experience with LMH was I had to come to the emergency room for severe swelling in my left leg. Found out it was a cellulitis and was admitted here and spent 4 days.
The doctors here were incredibly nice and very, very kind.
The care I received here was great.
I think everyone in this community is lucky to have this facility. I think a family waiting area would be nice, simply because in our situation there were some tough times.
The rooms weren't really private. I did have family. My parents drove up the 3 hours to come stay while I was in the hospital for 4 days. And they basically had to hang out in the room. Towards the end of my stay, I did have a roommate for a couple of days, and I would say that it was a rather difficult situation, to say the least.
Right now, say they sometimes use rooms with double occupancy or 2 patients. Every time I walk into one of these rooms with 2 patients, I kind of go, wow, you know, it's just odd. It's very odd. And with the renovation, they're going to be all private rooms. That's, I think, important for patients and family, and of course privacy. And you know, you even find it difficult to talk to patients and their family about their condition, because next door, across the curtain, are 2 or 3 other people that are hearing everything that you say. We're going to try to make it more family friendly, and there'll be a family waiting room that will have a refrigerator and microwave, and will be stocked with various things. I think it's going to be a very nice place for the family to kind of go out and maybe take a break from the intensity of being with their family member. Currently, about 25 or 33 beds on 2 North are antiquated in the sense that after starting this year, they aren't going to be able to get new parts for them. The new beds are just at the highest of technology. They're called low air loss technology, and they keep the patient's skin at a certain temperature between 90 and 95.5 degrees. Another piece of equipment that the money is going to be used for is called the Spot Vital Sign device. And this is a device that within 30 seconds will take the patient's blood pressure, their pulse rate, their temperature, and their O2 saturations. All the vital signs can just be downloaded into the computer very simply. And you know, this happens fast enough that the nurses will have more time to spend with their patients.
In order to be the best, we have to attract the brightest. And you don't get the brightest people in the field without having some of the latest and the greatest in technology. In order to have the latest and greatest, it takes more money than what comes in from reimbursement.
So I think it's important for people to realize that, you know, in giving gifts, money, that type of support, that it's really important for this hospital.
You don't recognize that that gift enabled you to do your job, whether it be renovation of a place or it be the freezers that hold our pathological specimens. Those are things you don't understand that help you to do your job. But it makes us go from being good to being the best.
It's vital that you as community members help donate and keep this facility up and running. Illness is never a good experience, but Mother had good care, and I feel that community members here should support this hospital and give another mother the chance that my mother had.